Coffee is definitely one of the world's most popular beverages people enjoy daily. For all the coffee lovers, have you ever wondered the process it takes to produce the beans used to prepare coffee? I took a trip to the outskirts of Nairobi to Fairview Estate. Fairview Estate is a coffee farm which exports most of its produce to Starbucks in Northern America. So I took a trip there to experience the coffee production and obviously enjoy some authentic Kenyan coffee as well. So come with me on this experience. We're here to visit a coffee farm just on the outskirts of Nairobi, and we're just gonna see how the coffee is planted, the process, and then just get to experience how it's made. So let's see how it goes.
We have 78,000 trees in number here at Fairview Coffee Estate, and we have two picking seasons. The first picking season happens between April, May, and June, which is our low picking season. And during the low picking season, we harvest 10 to 20% of our coffee. And then we have the high crop season, and the high crop seasons happens between October, November, and December. And during the high crop seasons, it forces us to employ up to 500 workers to come and help us in coffee harvesting, because that's when we have big volumes around the coffee estates. We have two types of coffee harvesting. We have strip and we have selective. Strip is whereby you harvest everything from the coffee tree, or you have this big machine connected to the coffee tree. It shakes the tree and everything will be falling to the big drums around the machine. That is mostly used in Brazil because they have big volumes. In Kenya, we do selective kind of picking, and selective is whereby we harvest the only red wine cherry in the coffee tree. So as you're walking around, you can pick a red wine cherry and taste. It has a sweet mucilage inside. In the coffee factory, we're going to learn about a process we call a honey or a semi-dry process. It's a very new process in the market. And we process the coffee cherry with the sweet mucilage and the sugars we felt inside the coffee cherry. We have two main coffee species. We have Arabica and we have Robusta. In Kenya, we grow pure Arabica coffee, and we have 5 different varieties of Kenyan Arabica coffee. We have the SL28, SL34, the K7, Rudu 11, and Batian. I'm sure you all remember all that, but at least remember the two varieties we grow here at Fairview Coffee Estate. We grow the traditional SL28. The traditional SL28 has been here for 100. That is the variety we planted in 1909. And then we have the new variety, the Rudu 11. In the process of the coffee tour, we're going to pass by our Rudu 11 part, and then we'll see the difference in varieties. The reason we ferment the coffee is to break down the sweet mucilage or the sweet sugars felt in the coffee cherry, and then it goes through a water grading process whereby there is a process of flowering and sinking of the parchment. That is where now we determine the good quality coffee in terms of density, and then coffee is taken to the beds. Let's go up there and see what happens in the cherry hopper. So this is where the coffee is introduced immediately after sorting, and it's taken to this hopper here, and in the cherry hopper it will go through the hole you see down there to the pulping room. And it's called a wet process because in every stage it uses water.
Can we come?
So this is the pulping room, and in the pulping room we have the shaker. In the shaker uses electricity and the water, and the work of electricity is to shake the machine, and water is to separate the bigger cherries from the small cherries still out of the parchment.
Okay.
Perfect.
So it's squeezed out.
Yeah.
They go in over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the work of the disc is to squeeze the skin of the parchment. This one will be taken to the coffee drying bed with the stickiness, and that mucilage will be in this parchment. This is where they drink. They are fermented for 12 hours. Coffee is fermented from 12 to 72 hours.
And that's just the parchment.
Yes, only the parchment. The skin is collected down there to be dumped back to the ground. Yes.
So it's just in water here?
Yes, it's soaked in water for overnight. We do fermentation the natural way. Soak in water overnight.
And nothing else in the water, just straight
No,
water?
just straight water, clean water, still water.
And
Without
does it
any
have to be a certain temperature or just cold?
cold, just cold water.
Yeah.
And it will be left here overnight, soaked there to ferment, to break down now that fish mucilage, fish sugar. This is how coffee is sold now to be exported.
Of course.
We harvest 80 to 88 tons here at Fairview Coffee Estate. 60% of our coffee we sell it to overseas buyers like Starbucks. 20% we sell it around Nairobi through auctioneering, and the remaining 20% we sell here at the farm. Yeah. Them is through screening, and screening is done in a machine with trays of holes of different diameter. The work of the machine is to shake the beans, and every bean will be falling respectively depending on their sizes. And in the roasting we have the parchment, our roaster here, it's called as guarantee machine. It uses electricity and the gas. The work of the gas is to heat up the drum, and the electricity is to rotate the drum. It takes 2 kilos of coffee, and before you roast you have to preheat your drum up to 180 degrees. This is the bean temperature. And then you can expect like 4 roasts from our roaster. You can expect a light roast, a medium to dark roast, and a dark roast from our ready. Again, we just be checking on this mirror, and this mirror will tell you whether the roast you're expecting is ready. Again, it's an automated machine. You can listen to cracks, and the cracks I'm talking about is like the pop sounds of popcorns.
So at the end of the tour, we got to taste different kinds of coffee and differentiate through smell and tasting. I would say it was a relishing experience, and I would highly recommend it for travelers, especially coffee lovers. Thank you so much for watching this. Please don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe because there's more amazing content coming up. I'll see you in the next adventure. Goodbye.